Hello, hello. Happy Monday. Welcome to Passionate About Scrapbooking. Pamela here. Today is our Make It Monday live with Pamela, where I will be creating with you a 12 by 12 two-page scrapbook layout using the new beautiful Wildflower Birthday Suite collection. You can see a lot of the beautiful products here. So let me know if you're watching. Drop me a comment. How about when's your birthday? You don't have to give me the year. Is it this month? I have been celebrating all month long because my birthday is this week. It's on Thursday. And I promise I did not even plan this to happen during my birthday to use this collection. What I did plan was to follow along as close as possible to what our fellow artisans are doing. So when Stampin' Up posts their products or their projects, our projects, on each Friday, then I'm planning to use that collection of products the following week. Normally, I did that with the mixed media florals like 2 weeks ago. That was group one that I'm a part of for the artisan design team. Good morning, Tanya. How are you from Sweden? I'm hoping that I said your name correctly. It's spelled a little different from what I'm used to seeing. And then last week I deviated a little bit because I got the new Be Meant to Be collection in, and I'm trying to remember what the artisans did that week, and it's escaping my mind right now. I think it was with the, let's see here. I have, just gonna look. Yes, it was this one right here, the Delightful Wishes. That's what they played with. But they just played with the bundle and not the whole suite. So I thought I'd wait on that one. And then I wanted to use the Meant to Be. And then this past Friday, our artisans shared beautiful projects using this suite of products. So that's what I'm using. And it just happened to fall on my birthday week. So I'm so excited about that. And let's see. So I'm going to, I think, I don't even know if I have. There's one catalog handy, I guess. You know what? I have not, it's even on the front of the new mini catalog, the Wildflower birthday collection. So see this cool tag? We're going to use that today. So, so pretty. We'll flip through this just a little bit real quick. I'll show you. We'll find that suite of products here in a minute, I think. Here's some samples that you can see in the catalog. And I'm going to show you real quick too how you find everything on the website. All right, so here it is. Oh my gosh, it's so cute and pretty. I love the colors and I'm excited to play with Blueberry Bushel. I've never played with that color or the sea, the soft sea foam. I haven't used that one either. And then there's two of the new in colors, 24, 26 in colors over here as well. So lots of gorgeous paper, which you can already see on my desk. Some really fun gold open weave trim. Then we have the party dots. And there's lots of them. I love that. And I love these dies that are in here. I'll give you a closer look on that. And if you hang around, you might get to figure out how old I am this year. Here are some more fun samples. Here's a banner, a fun fold type card. So it looks like you have a little place for an envelope that you could put in a um, gift card, maybe. And that might just be part of it may just look like an envelope, I think. Then you can make some banners for your cake. So the elements that are in this suite are so cool, as you can see on my desk. So say hello if you're joining me. I would love to know where you're viewing from. How's your weather going and all that goodness? How was your weekend? Anything exciting going on? I pretty much sat right here and worked on a big project that I had a deadline for today all weekend long. So I'm glad to have that out of the way. All right, so I wanted to click over to my screen. I'm going to share my screen for a second. Figured the best way, let's do a couple of things. I don't even know what I have. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so here is Stamping Up's Facebook page, just real quick. So last week, this is what the artisan shared using this suite of products. So tons of inspiration here. And then I also wanted to go jump over here to my website, remind you that Celebration is happening right now. When you place an online order of $60 or more, you get a free celebration item, and there's some really cool things. And there's also another benefit when you spend $125. Let me click, whoops, I clicked on the wrong thing. Okay, well, if you want to join, there's Bree. I didn't even know she was there. She's a fellow artisan. But there's also a starter kit special. Option one, you get $125 worth of products plus a choice of two Stampin' Right marker assortments. There's four different ones you can choose from. And then you can also get a handmade designs cling stamp set, which is awesome. Or you can choose an additional $30 worth of product. So lots of benefits to being a demonstrator. I have absolutely loved it. Um, Let me click. There we go. I wanted to click on this and see if it gives a little bit more detail. There's your $160 when you get a free item when you spend 160 and two free items or an additional free item when it goes up to 120. Good morning, Carrie. Good morning, Debbie. I know you did some traveling. Robert's dad's birthday. Awesome. Oh, I bet you're tired. Girlfriend, I'm tired. Last two nights I was up till like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning trying to get my projects done because I had a deadline of today. But I managed to get them all done and submitted last night. Hallelujah. And what else did I want to share with you real quick before I get started? There's that beautiful celebration, the new products, um, the join offer, and we still have 30% off Close to My Heart products, y'all, for Close to My Heart. Yep. So they're trying to clear those out. So don't forget about that. So that's my website. You can get to it using the um, link in the description. And then I'm going to jump over real quick to my photo album. I saved all these photos just to share with you little bit closer up in detail what you get, that stamp set, the papers that I have on my desk, those dies. They're awesome. I've already used that some of the dies in another project. I don't even remember what it was for now. Anybody else remember? So much going on. So there's a picture of, I'm assuming y'all can see all of this. Hey, Jamie from Utah. Yep. At least y'all have some sun. It's kind of dreary looking out here. There's the stamp set. Lots of great sentiments in here. All the second, third, fourth, fifth notes on there. There's the close up of the dies, that ribbon, or I guess that's what it's called. We'll see. I think I called it something else. And those dots, some beautiful samples. Think, yep, there's a stamp. Well, you can't see my hand, so I might as well not show you. I'm just showing you the samples. We'll just jump through them real quick so y'all can see all the goodness of this collection. There's some more samples. That's a really fun, simple scrapbook page you could do. No, yeah, maybe a little bit of stamping and gold embossing on that one. Cute, simple cards, a pretty random stamped background. I love how they layered and clustered on this one right here. There's that card with a fold out. That's fabulous. And then check out that gold foiling on the tassel. That comes like that, I believe. I think it's in my punch out somewhere. There's a stamp set that is part of our scrapbooking products that were released separately. There's that stamp set. So that's a totally different stamp set than the one I'm using today. And I really like how they use the banners on that sample as well. And then these are the items you get in the scrapbooking workshop. So I think there's two die sheets, and then you get that whole collection of designer series paper, I guess, and some more samples with this is part of the scrapbooking workshop kit. So you can make these pages. There's all the pages that you can make. Pretty awesome. And then that's the actual scrapbooking workshop kit, which you would get in it. So there's actually some exclusive designer series papers in there that are not in the one I'm using today. And here's just some pictures I took today of my workspace and Mr. Pumpkin. I printed this picture out. And these are the close-up samples of the artisans' items, projects that they posted on Friday. All right, I think that's it. So let me get back to maybe. It's like, oh, great. One second. Okay, there we have that. All right, so let's get busy because as you can tell, I have not cut into anything yet. So I'm going to try to keep it fairly simple, I think. We'll see. This is probably going to be a little bit longer one just because I didn't prep too much. Yeah, I was up till uh 2 this morning finishing up all my stuff. I'm gonna have to move this. Let's do a little bit of rearranging here real quick. So there's my car or my a couple of photos I'm gonna use. So since it's my birthday week, I thought I would leave a few. I'll just do like a week in review page is what we're gonna do. So there'll be a couple of um photo spots that I won't have pictures for because that'll come up on Thursday and Friday. My mom and David are coming into town on Friday to have lunch with me. At least last I heard. That's the plan. So I'll be looking forward to that. All right, let's bring in my Versa mats so that I have some. I probably need to blow out my candle. Let me see if I don't burn myself on this. Give me a second. There we go. I'm gonna find a place to set that, maybe. There we go. I'll put it right up here. That smells good. Frosted cranberry. It was made with natural essential oils. I don't know. There's probably still toxins in it. But oh well. All right, let's get positioned here. Think we're pretty good. We're good. All right, I need some White Daisy cardstock for sure. If you know me, I love my White Daisy cardstock. And gonna see, I have one in there. So something that I've kind of noticed, I found some older, I think I called it White Daisy. It's actually White Willow. White Daisy was close to my hearts. And I had, when they closed, I had a big 100 sheet bulk pack of it. Still, I wish I had ordered more of it, but there was just so much at the time going on. And I just almost ran out this last week of it all. So I went through some of my um, old paper packets and found some, scrounging around to make sure I didn't run out. And I just got an order in from Stamping Up. So I have like four new packs. I think you get 10 sheets in a pack. So, as you can imagine, I go through quite a bit with all the projects that I do. So, there's two sheets. I like a lot of white space. I don't do a lot of pages where it's like a dark or a colored background only. Now, if it's pattern paper, I'm usually okay with that. But I like to incorporate all my color into photo mats, or maybe let me grab the cardstock that's in here. I'm going to try to stay inspired or be inspired today by, um, I think it's Marion. I wish we'd do a Zoom for the artisans and we could all connect and talk and hear. Of course, not everybody speaks English, so that may be a little tricky. But because they're all over the world. But these are the ladies that shared artwork, and I think they have them in the order. So it's Marion, I believe. So if you want to screenshot that, you can find them on Instagram. But this was her projects, and I don't think I'm going to go exactly like this, but I love the banner style that she has. So I think I'm going to create a banner and then just put my 4x6 photos on there. And I'll try to take maybe a landscape one or two this week. So I got to think about, I was even thinking, y'all, who tries to match their outfits to their scrapbooking? I know I've done that in the past, especially with the kiddos. All right, so that's my inspiration is this banner right here. So let's, I like the, I'm trying to decide what kind of, let me see the colors of cardstock. So I think I'm going to do a cardstock base. Okay, so we've got the beautiful, pretty in pink. I do look good in pink. And this is peach pie. Probably won't go with it. There's that sea foam, soft sea foam. And these are the two-toned cardstocks. So I'll flip these over so you can see the different shades. And I'll bring them down a little bit more so you can see them. Let me flip this one over. I can't tell if I'm hungry or my tummy just hurts. Oh, all right. So there's the soft sea foam. And then we have, I think this is Old Olive. We'll flip it over. Oh, and that gorgeous blueberry bushel. I'm kind of thinking I might go with that as my base. And then I'll want more of this cardstock. All right, so this is the Wildflower Birthday two-toned cardstock pack. And then I think that's Pool Party. It looks a little bit more lagoonish to me, but all right. So I think I might just do that. That's going to be my pop of color. I'll just set that to the side over here with my designer series paper that we'll bring in. So let's get our base figured out, and then we're going to cut our banners. And I may probably do mine up a little bit different. I don't know how much, there won't be a lot of stamping because there's lots of big die cuts. And we'll look through that here in just a minute too. Okay, so I really like this rich blue. So we'll see what I end up wearing. It'll probably be black, but maybe I'll go buy me a pretty blue shirt. Debbie says I used to buy the paper and then buy the outfits for Deacon and Caroline. Yep, same. All right, so I even one time bought a watermelon, and I don't remember if I got like the swimsuit or something that kind of coordinated. Probably not. I'm trying to visualize the picture, but it was with Caitlin, I'm pretty sure. And I'm going to get this out while I'm talking. So 1 to 11 and leave a 1-inch border. So, and then I remember, I think my parents were out of town and um, we went over to their house. I'm trying to remember why. Maybe they had the pool there. I can't remember exactly. But I did a little photo shoot with Caitlin and Watermelon and made a page because we had these big, awesome foam um, watermelon stamps. There was a phase where close to my heart had these big, I even made like t-shirts with them. They were like made out of kind of like this foam like this. Don't think I have those anymore. Pretty sure I don't have them anymore. But I should have the scrapbook page around here somewhere. So anyone else, can you think of anything, any particular page, like the theme of it that you did? Anybody? All right, so I'm gutting my paper out, and I do that so that I don't waste all this goodness in the background. Look how pretty that is. Goodness. All right, I'm going to set it to the side, and I can use that for mats or some of these little, there's a little banner here that I'll just probably use it kind of sparingly, but I'll have that. And then I need to cut these white daisy down to 11 and a half. So I'm just cutting a 1/2 inch instead of pulling out the arm. I'm going to cut a 1/2 inch on both sides. So this is one of my favorite go-tos when I'm creating scrapbook pages. And I'll just save those pieces for something here in a minute. And we might do a little bit of sponging like she did. I do kind of like that. I don't think I'll do the stenciling kind of look she did, but I like that pop of yellow. I'll show you all. See the sponging back here. So yeah, I am just going to be inspired by a fellow artisan. Don't really plan on copying that exactly. I don't think I'm going to do my photo like that. but I do want a banner or banners to go across here. All right, we'll bring that out here again in a minute. I think I'm going to go ahead and layer this because any um, sponging I do, I can do like right in the middle and stuff. I have this picture of Jeff and I where we're both wearing kind of this color blue. I'm putting temporary dots just in opposite corners so that it'll will hold my paper in place. I am using the dark side. Anyways, I have a one of my favorite pictures of Jeff and I has we're both wearing this color. We're at our favorite restaurant here in Fredericksburg, Texas, called Hondo's. I even scrapbooked about that a little bit last night, yesterday. All right, and then we will. All right, I'm having issues with this stamp and seal, this particular one. I think I messed it up. Let me see if I might have another one all ready to go. That's the Stamp and Seal Plus. All right, I have another one. We'll give it a try. And I'm going to have to fiddle with that other one and hope that I didn't mess it up. All right, so we're just putting some adhesive all around the very edge. So I've been doing a lot of distressing on my artisan projects lately. And so I'm going to try not to do that today. It's going to be pretty clean and simple, I think. I think our die cutting will be the most time consuming. Oops, me. So it should leave about a 1/4 inch border all the way around. And all right, so I am really excited about this week, not just because it's my birthday, but on Thursday, which just happens to be my birthday, didn't plan that like intentionally. It was just the best day for us to do it. Debbie and I have planned a coffee and craft day at our church from 10 to 2. So if you happen to be in the Texas Hill Country somewhere, you should try to come join us if possible. Maybe sometime in the near future we'll do like a weekend one, but this is our first one we're doing. So we're just picking a weekday. So I've got these papers now. So here's something fun you could do too. You could layer that on top of there, but I'm gonna keep it more white. And let's figure out our designer series paper that we're gonna cut. And I'm just gonna leave this over here just to kind of put it up here so it's kind of out of the way. All right, so I love that. Okay, there are 2 sheets, y'all, of these punch outs, and as you can see, they like fall right out. But you get 2 sheets of these. So I'm really kind of loving this right here with those pops of blue. So instead of like balloons, maybe this would be a great collection for Mother's Day and maybe even for like maybe bridal showers. Because like this, you look at this and nothing on here really says birthday. So if you had baby showers, okay, the ideas are starting to generate. But maybe I'll do. See, and then there's still one left. So maybe I will punch this out too. But maybe I'll bring that out. Maybe this will be my clusters. So you can see I'm doing the pink and the blues. Okay, just need one of these. All right, can you imagine other things that you can do with this collection? All right, and I have a piece of cardboard underneath this just so they don't go flying everywhere. So I'm going to put those away for the moment. May bring in a couple of those other elements. And then there are actually two sheets of this too. Oh, it's going to be hard to cut into this, but I guess we'll do it. So I'm thinking I'll use primarily that. Let me see my tags. She used a piece of this. I can use the front and back of that. Sorry, it's kind of busy. And then maybe one of these. And I'm kind of thinking I'll do maybe it going this way and that way instead of right in the middle because I want room for my photos. Um, and then a few pieces of cardstock. So we'll look at this, I think. And we've got the blueberry bushel and a little bit of that peach pie. All right, so I think that's pretty much what we're working with today. And we'll look at this and see a few elements on here. Let's cut a few things out because I'll do something kind of similar. All right, this could be a little tricky the way they did this. Let's cut off these first. So you've got these tags right up here, and this goes all the way through. So we'll cut that. So now I can cut those apart and use those in different ways. I don't think I'm using them on this project. And then this one, okay. And then you turn it this way, and you can cut right here. So now you have these pieces you can cut out. And then we'll go right here. All right, there was some thought behind it. Feeling better. I want this piece, I believe. All right, so I've got that. I have to trim off a little bit more of a sliver. And maybe that too, because she's kind of got it, some of it layered. So I might do, so the elements, look through artwork and you can pull elements from different pieces that you like. So especially that full collection of and you can create something unique when you can copy exactly if you wanted to the artisan projects or grab little elements from the ones that you really like. So like this was stenciled in the background, both of them stenciled, and there's another banner. And I'm really loving this mostly, but my design just will be a little bit different. All right, so don't think I'm going to do that, but I could use some of this to cut, instead of cutting in this big one right here, I could use that for one of my tags. And then we'll look here real quick. I don't think any of this was used. Oh, there's a pink one here. I see how maybe she used that. We'll see about that. And that's a pretty birthday cake, but I think and you can use these on cards as well, these elements. So don't limit yourself. All right, and then I think I will cut this too. So maybe she did a little tag with it, like a little band, a tiny banner. And I don't think anything, this was used a tiny bit, I believe. I'm going to go right here and cut that. I think I might cut this too. I don't know if I'll use it on here, but I have to remember that I'm going all the way across 2 pages and not just one. All right, so I know I've got that. So I think I'm done with this paper and I can save this, which is more of that tags and I don't know if those are 3x4s and 4x6s. They look like they're a little different sizes. Okay, now I just realized, I can't tell. I think, oh, there's some sponging in the background. I'm seeing some color. It's not just white. So what's on the back of this? That's cute. Let me find out what size that banner is that I'm wanting to cut. Okay, this one right here, we're going to use. You're getting little kitty hairs, I guess. Um, we will end up using a couple of these. I'm going to set those aside just so I can grab them easily. Maybe a few little flowers and doodads. And what else? Oh, these tags. Okay. So I love the banner with things layered on top of it. And then I got to do the year. So guess what? I only need one number. Can anybody guess what number I need? Anybody? I'll give you a second. I don't think I'm going to use this. Well, I don't know. Let me see. Could put it there. I think you could only get two. So I think I may want it to go further across. So I might just do the, um, any guesses? Okay, I'm going to let you guess and then I'll grab it here in a minute. If you know me, you probably can guess, but all right. So this banner is about 2¼ inches by 3. Let me look and see if I need to go. So probably be easier to do 2½ by 3¼ What was on the back there again? Okay. So let's just do 2½, the least amount of paper, and there's not a real specific pattern to either one of those. You can do them either way. Can you see? So I kind of keep an eye out for that. Let me just making a stack here. So 2½ by 3¼ I think is what I said. So I think that'll fit on there. We can dye that out with this one. So I'm going to do the same thing with this. It's like, maybe I can cut this piece off and use that on something. And then remember, we have a whole nother sheet of this. So take a deep breath. I have it right now at about 3½. So I just need to do what, 2½? You know what? Let me look. I think I kind of want my pattern to go this way. So let's cut it at 3¼ and then at 2½. Because I think it's different when you go. So this was more in rows. This is more boop, 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 boop. The rows are going down this way. So whatever your preference is, what's nice to the eye or pleasing to the eye. All right, try not to bend my. So this two-tone paper, the cardstock's even a little bit thinner than what we had with Close to My Heart. So try to be a little bit more careful with it. All right, the stripes are going to go like this way on the banner. So we want it to be at 2.5. It's really pretty. So does anybody know what they would scrapbook using this collection? Would love to hear if you have something in mind, especially out of the suggestions, the ideas that I shared. I haven't looked real close, but I did have ChatGPT prepare a content calendar for me for the week. So we're just getting our paper ready and figuring out what all we need to cut. I just need a couple of pieces of this. So you know what I'm going to do so that I might can use this paper like this again. I'm going to take a minute and cut the center out and use the center, and then I can still layer these pieces on some white cardstock to make more pages. Or I could just go and order another pack or two of this paper. It's two-tone cardstock. I love it. We'll save this for another day, and then I can use this to use for photo mats or whatnot. So another reason I do this is because you can't get all these two-tone cardstocks yet in like full packs, like 12 or Close to My Heart. We used to have 25 sheet packs, which I loved. I don't think stamping, well, yeah, I can't remember what, I need to look. We do have a few of the colors already in single individual packs. This one might be one of them. Don't remember. And I haven't ordered any of that yet. I've just been doing, I like the combo packs because of the, let me rearrange a little bit here so I can put this cardstock away and the kitties won't mess it up, hopefully. All right, again, I've got that. So now look, I have 3 sheets now. These should be 10 by 10, okay, that I can use. Well, we'll keep brainstorming, Debbie. I bet we can figure something out. All right. I know you have lots of birthday pictures. You you have to. Don't tell me you scrapbooked all your everybody's birthday pictures already. All right. So, and this is one of the reasons I'm going to do my birthday because of the colors. It's a little bit more elegant. But remember, there's Mother's Day. Um, so many different types of celebrations that you could do with this. All right. So I need, this was a 10 by 10. I think I'll cut it at 5 now. Think I'll be safe that way. I'm thinking about mats and I'll save one. I'll cut each one. So 5 by 10, and this will fit into my die cut machine pretty good. And I'll save one. I can do mats with the other, and I can do die cutting with these. So you're kind of seeing the process of how I prepare since I didn't prepare because I had a big deadline. It was up way too late last night. So here in a little bit, y'all will probably catch me snoozing in my recliner because I'm going to have a nap today. Look how cute that is. And then, yeah, I just took that this morning. Both of these. I did my display, and then Pumpkin came over and sat right in the middle of it and messed it all up. So let's see here. Let's do some die cutting, and then that'll be a lot of our pieces that we'll need. So die cutting on these, I probably needed one more piece. Let's see, I feel like I'm short. Oh, I am. Sorry, guys. Let me do, which one? I think it's this one. Nope, it's not. It's that one. Let me find that paper and I'll use what I cut already. Just have to bear with me today. Oops. That one. No, that one. Yes, I should have a strip of it. This is the one I'm looking for. Let me see what I did with it. It's in here somewhere. Yeah, so I should have a whole strip of that. I'm looking through my scraps that I've cut so far. There's my phone case. I have to take my phone out of the case. Let me grab all this paper. Goodness. That one piece I'm looking for, I can't find. Did I set it somewhere else? I don't think so. So let's look through all the pretty papers. There's that one. Oh, I hate to cut off another piece, but I may have to because I don't know what I did with it. Really? Oh well, guess we won't waste any more time on that. Thought maybe it got stuck up under something else. It's not on the floor. Let me see if I accidentally stuck it up under that. Oh, well, who knows? Oh, y'all, look. There it is. There it is right there. Oh, okay, my brain is kind of fried. I get so intently involved in the projects each week. So, like last week was all the meant to be. What did I say these were? 3 1/4, I believe. So I needed that. I still need one more because 1, 2, 3, 4. Thinking I could maybe get 3 and 4. So I probably need quite a few more actually. So let's just go ahead and do another one of these. So anyhow, I get so involved in the projects each week that let me find these other papers. It's sometimes, especially when I'm sleep deprived, I guess, I'm have a hard time shifting gears to like a new color scheme. And the project that I was working on over the weekend was totally different than any of this that I've been using for the last few weeks. So that was rough. Trying to decide if I want to cut through there. I guess it doesn't matter because I am cutting it with the All right, so I'm wondering if I guess we'll do that one right there. And that means I've got to do, let me see these pieces, because that was on the back of these. Oh, it's hard for me to cut these apart, y'all. Okay, I think I would use this more than I might use this. So I'll flip that over and I want this to be like this. So it's the same. 2.5. Once we get these die cut, because I can die cut several of these at one time. These won't take long. It was just getting, all right. So I think I'll do 4 on one side and 3 on the other. That'll give me 7 banners. And I think that'll work. All right, so here we go. We're gonna cut on here. We're gonna cut these. I think that'll work. With that, we're going to do a few of these. I'm just getting my pieces together because I got to rearrange my desk just a tiny bit. So we will have a lot of white space. I think I am going to have to cut up like a banner of that and this. I think all of that is good to go, just like it is. I'm going to set that aside up here out of the way. And we will move that there and bring in the big cut and emboss machine. Hello, Bonnie. Where are you viewing from? Thanks for joining us today. Let's see what we got here. I really need to change out my cutting blade pretty soon, probably, but I'm just still not ready to. All right, I'm going to do 2 at a time, I guess, just to be safe. Don't think it, because there is some detail on here. So I want to be able to get that detail, and we'll see, I guess, if I can get it. And why don't we be proactive and do some of, these are so tiny. Guess that's all we'll do. I'm going to stack these. They're not the same width or length. So I'm going to put the short one on. No, yeah, I guess it'll fit like that. I can get more out. Now I'm going to see if I can do this without taping everything down. All right, we're going to keep it pretty simple. And let's just work through our die cuts. Did anybody make a guess on what number I need to get out for my birthday this week? I only need one number. Does that even make sense to y'all? Okay, look how cute those are. I already love it. All right. I think I'll do this twice. Might as well. So I will need more layering. And I guess I can do these 2 together. I want the scallops on this one. Let me move this up a little bit more to go down. So just want to make sure your paper's positioned how you want it to cut. We'll Pop it up to the top there as close as I can get it. If I had, you know what? Sorry, guys. Let me kind of moved around on me. Let me get some tape. I don't know how these gals just slap these down and without having to tape everything down. Doesn't ever seem to quite work for me that way because everything kind of shifts on me. All right, I'm just going to kind of hold that down. Let me get this one right up here. Same thing. Oh, goodness. Haha, Debbie. I think Sharice has got it. Yep, I need a 5. I'll be 55 on Thursday. Time to get those discounts. I hope the second one, I hope I did it okay. It was awfully close. Let me see. Ooh, it got stuck together. There we go. Yeah, it'll work. Okay. So I got to cut that out in a minute. And I don't have the gold foil. I have the brushed gold foil. So I guess I'll do it out of that. And that was featured with our online exclusives for the marbled elegance. So I think that'll work just fine. All right, so I've got scraps of that I'm gonna put away. I think I don't need that anymore. And then just a couple more. And I think 2 is good on these. I am seeing the detail in both of them. So, and one more banner after this, and then we'll cut a couple of these pieces over here. Let me put my little banner away before I lose it. Are we on time? Not too bad. Like I said, I'm going to keep it pretty simple. Once all this gets on here, it's going to come, once we get the everything prepped, it's going to come together fairly quickly, I think. Of course, I always say that, and then we'll see. All right, one more. I am excited to meet someone new on Thursday at our craft day. She reached out to me through my Facebook page. She's a fellow demonstrator from the Houston area, but she's talking about moving here to Fredericksburg. So I invited her to our craft day. So looking forward to that. Always fun to meet new people. Hello, Rochelle. How are you? All right, I think I drank all my coffee. Bummer, but I had my lemon water. I don't know if I said hello to Bonnie. I may have missed you. Okay, so what's next? Okay, so these. I'm not sure. Let's, yeah, we better just do 2. I'm not sure if I can okay, we're gonna at least tempt 3 and see what happens. I'm not sure if I can get through 3 sheets of this two-tone cardstock or not, but I'm going to try just to see what happens. I'm going to do all of these, and I don't even know if I need all of them, but let's just do it and see what happens, and then we'll know for future reference how many sheets of cardstock we can cut at once. The only thing about running through this whole sheet is because not only is my mats aren't really clean. I guess I should clean them. But this is also so textured that it gives a texture on the back of the cardstock. Oh, and I don't even know if I guess I did the light one on that one. So let's see. I'm not sure if they all went through or not. So let's see. I've got that one. Let me flip it over. I'm trying to see if I think that was the light side. What happened to my, guess, oops, it's stuck. So it did cut. Let's see here. I think it did. Yeah, and I would probably only do two because it struggled a little bit with that. And let me look at my sample. I just need, well, maybe two of those. So I'm gonna do the other side. I'll have a couple of these colors. I really like that color combination right there. So just those three colors as is. So I have been noticing that I probably need to go ahead and switch out my cutting plate because it texturizes the backside of my cardstock, which isn't too big a deal unless you're using two-tone cardstock, and then it might. But then it's also kind of a cool effect as well. So there's some benefits to it. And then what else? We need, guess I could have been cutting out the tassels, but like I said, I'm a little slow today because my brain is tired. I had a big project deadline. Project deadline was today, but I got it done last night at like 2 in the morning. Officially done, complete. I didn't have to worry about it this morning. And then, of course, I had a hard time going to sleep because my brain was kind of on overdrive last night. All right, so we've got all those. Don't think I need this anymore, but let's do these, couple of these real quick with the tassels. It's cool because we have two tassels in I love that Stampin' Up does that. And then I didn't look to see, I should have. There's only one of those little flowers, but there's two of these little, and I don't even know what they are, if they're flowers or what. Okay, let's see here. I always have this thing about putting my other plate down underneath here, so I go to look for it. Let's just run that through. And we'll probably do it twice at least. Static. I have a difficult time with static sometimes. Oh, they kind of stuck in there. But I should have, yeah, a couple of colors. Should be peach pie is what we're using. There's a couple of flowers. And I guess these are flowers too. Trying to, they're stuck together. I'll have to get them in a minute. Let me get, now these are stuck inside here. So our dies have this little hole in all of them, just about, I think, to help you pop that out. But these are so tiny, I can't hardly even hold them. Okay, there we go. Do that one more time, and then oh, and then I gotta grab my numbers and cut those out real quick. I think I ended up with, no, I guess that's good. Um, we'll do this one more time with the tassels and the flowers. I think I'm gonna sneak up there, try to use every little bit. I think that'll work. I may have said Rochelle, Rachel. I'm sorry. I just these 55-year-old, almost 55-year-old eyes are struggling. Thank you for the birthday wish. I think it's going to kind of be a chill, quiet week. So, which is fine. I'm tired. All right. I think that's about it. Get all these pieces. There we go. And that should make our page come together pretty well. Don't have my journaling done yet. I guess I'll wait later in the week. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to decide how I'm gonna share my pages this week. I may do a flip flap or something, and then I can put the extra, I can rearrange the photos and just use the ones I have. We'll see here in a minute. Or I may not put photos on it at all yet. I may just use photo place cards. What did I do with telling y'all, my brain's a little fried today. Okay, so let me get these pieces out and we'll lay this out and maybe just do a little sponging in the background. I still didn't do my letters, my numbers. We'll do them in a minute. We'll get all this situated. Sometimes I wish I could hear y'all just telling me, wait, wait, no, no. So there'll be lots of white space on this page, which will be nice. I like how the colors pop. So I can get that out of there. And what time is it? I do have to cook some lunch for Bevan. I just have to throw it in the air fryer real quick here in a few minutes. I have an alarm set, but it's probably not going to go off, so I need to pay close attention at 11:35, I think. Okay, so let's kind of lay these out and see what we got going on here. Ooh, these are a lot bigger than I thought they would be. I was thinking, so I think we'll be good still. So it'll take up more room, so that's good. Let's do, I may change these a little bit. And then I just have three for over here. So I may just kind of continued the pattern, but I don't have that extra piece unless I decide to go. Nope. Unless I decide to go this way. Of course, then the dots would be different. I think I like the, okay, so that's kind of what I'm thinking. Probably try to round it a little bit more. Just play with them so they kind of have the arch. And let me kind of see my pieces. I'll just, I like how she did that because that's got some like periwinkle in the background or something. So maybe like that. This pink layered onto this pink. Maybe in between here. And if you're joining me late, I'm just kind of playing. I'm following along with Marion's fellow artisan design team members um, project. I don't know if I guess that'll be fine. From this past Friday, I'm not copying it, but I'm just pulling some ideas. Maybe I'll do something a little different on this one so it's not the same. Maybe here. And you could, there's that one that I did with two-tone, the backside. So it's actually, I don't know if you can tell, the two-tone. So I could do that over here too, possibly. And then I think these are possibly extras. And then remember, I have all of this as well. Oops. All right. Don't think I need that. I think all my pieces. So the centers, I think, are supposed to come out of there, but I doubled them up so they may not. That one came out. Let me see if that one will come out. Yeah, just poke it out. And I'm just gonna put these right here in the center for a minute. All right, so actually I'll move them over here. Got a lot of like little dirt or something. I'm just wondering, maybe I'll, all right, so I need my title. I might do something similar to what, okay, I think I'm gonna put my, yeah, my numbers up here on that. And then I might have something coming. I'll cut that off over here. Stamps, let me look at my stamps. I could just do there's a big birthday. There's not like, there's a little birthday. Make a wish. So what messages we have just cake. Hooray, hooray for you. I like the make a wish. So we might do just something interesting and put it right down here, like a small little title. And make a wish. I'm just kind of looking at the other. All right. Oops, I'm going to leave that there. I think title wise, I could have another photo, a 4x6 photo right here. So since I'm not sure if I'm going to put my photos on the actual page yet, I'm going to grab some photo place cards. Now it's going to be really white. And then I guess decide if I want to do a photo mat. Kind of liked it like that, but so I think just 3 photos like that maybe. I'll try to get like a group shot of um when my mom's down on Friday, and then I can have my title here and then a little journaling block right here. I think that's what's going to happen. And let me see what I can do with some of these real quick. I did really like this, but I could stamp and cut that out and put it right there. What do you think? Kind of like that. Mm, should I do like balloons? Cake or balloons? Cake or balloons? Anybody got some ideas? I don't know if I could like maybe tuck some of these up under. I might need another little piece of something like that. I don't like that color because there's not much of that in here. Or it could just be like that, overlapping. Not sure yet. And if I'm going to do photo mats, do I want to do like a pink photo mat? I do it over here so you can kind of see what. I think I might like that. Then, or I can really go bold and do more of the blue photo mat. Okay, Debbie says cake. Anybody else? Good morning, Jill. Gonna wrap it up here pretty quick. Yeah, I might do just a little bit of sponging. All right, I think I'm going to do the pink. So let me find that other cardstock that I cut. There we go. Don't know if I have enough to do all 3. Don't really think I do. So maybe one of them will not be matted. So let's do, I'm gonna do 6.5 and decide how much of a mat. I think I'll just do 6.25. We'll just do a 1/4 inch mat, 4.25, because I do have that. I'll have that white border I really like the white border while we're here. Still got to do my, what does that end up being? 6 1/4. And I think I'd have another sheet of this. So I could, so we'll just use Pumpkin's photo as inspiration right now. I don't know if I'll use, and okay, so Debbie said cake. Oh, Jill said cake and blue. Oh, well, I deviated from that a little bit. All right, and maybe this one won't have. I think I'll leave this one plain. And you know what? I might go ahead and put photos on it and do journaling, like a journaling block here for photos so I can share. And um, I can add flip flaps to it if I have some good pictures of me and my family, and what's going on during the week as well. Okay, so let's put this together, and these pieces are just going to go scattered around here in a few minutes when I'm done with the embellishments because we got those really pretty dots right here. And let's do a couple of, I need peach pie. I'm going to do just a little bit of sponging. Oh, I grabbed peach pie out already. And we'll get all this done pretty quick. So, yeah, this was going to be a little bit longer one. All right, let me check. There's just a little bit of color on this, but I think I can use it just fine. I'm going to put some right back here, and then I think probably right up here a little bit. So let's move that. I'm going to use my, ooh, because that's bright. Look at that. I'm just going to do it right around here. So tap that color off before you go test it out over here first. And then just keep kind of applying color. Y'all might get the pleasure today of starting Bevan's lunch with me. I think she's trying to, it's funny, she's trying to save money by eating at home, but she doesn't realize that, oh, you have to spend money to drive home. So I don't know that she's really saving any money. You know, like they just got to figure that out on their own. I'm gonna do it like coming out from this area. Again, this was peach pie. All right, and I think one last thing I'm gonna do is grab my peach pie dark. I think this is dark. I'm gonna flick a little bit of, what do you call it? Stampin' blends right over there. That'll just add a little pop. We'll have to, I'll do my, I'll do my numbers and that all at the same time. Let's just get this down now. We can start tacking some things down. That way we'll be done here pretty quick. I'm gonna do this first and let it come all the way out. Right up here, right down here. Is it straight? Not even sure. I'm gonna cut off. I'm gonna use my paper trimmer so I get a straight cut. I'm gonna cut off about 1/2 inch of that. All right, and I wanted this. I'm gonna keep it. Normally I would pop it up, but since we're kind of on a time crunch, I'm just gonna tack it down right here. Okay. Let me, okay, I have 5 minutes before I have to go start her lunch. I'm gonna carefully tack this down so that I can reposition where I need to. I'll put this one up. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I'm not pressing it down fully until I know that's where I want it to go. Okay, then let's just layer these pieces. Oh, good grief. Come on. And this will just help bring this all together. I need to grab probably my, um, silicone mat. So this one was a little rough because I did um, I tried to do three two-tone cardstocks at the same time. Wouldn't recommend it. I'm going to use it like that anyways. And this one, go right there. I always love doing banners. I love that we have these little, um, trying to see where, I think I'll put it right there. Anyways, I love that we have the dies to make those little banners now. I will run some white thread twine right there, but I may do that off camera. All right, so got that down. Let me, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put Pumpkin on here. I guess I'll do it like gently. He's gonna be our focal for right now. And then I may do a flip flap. He's so cute. Have a little journaling spot right here. I don't know where all this mess is coming from. It's like little, I don't know. All right, let's see where I want this about half an inch on the white, I think. So I have space for journaling. I still, yep, and then I might just do it like that. Then let's get this done over here. Move these out of the way so I can see. That's pretty good. Oh, that's awesome, Laura. Oh, I know. This is the first I've played with the suite. I played with the um, dies a little bit. Trying to remember what I used them for. What did I do? I don't even remember now. To go back and look at my gotta that's how I remember things is I go back and look at my photos or my Instagram feed when I'm doing three videos a week. It's like, whoa. It's like I can't even keep up with it anymore. Barely remember what I was doing a couple of weeks ago. Hey. I was looking at some of this. I wonder if Marion did like some blending on some of the, since she used the peach pie, it would be cool to blend some of this just around the edges to make it pop a little bit, to add more texture and dimension. So that's a thought. All right, this one's going to be like right up. I can go off the page a little bit since I'm going to do that one like that too. I don't have to stay in the white. There we go. Guess I'm just used to doing that. And we've got, what did I say? We'll put that on there. That way we'll just have some pretty pictures. I'm just going to tack them down kind of lightly so I could pull them up if I wanted to, or I can add some flip flaps. I'm kind of loving the coordinating pictures. And this is going to be kind of a week in the life. That's what I'll make it. A week in the life. And I'll have more pictures to add to later in the week. And I'm going to position this the same. Okay, what time is it? Oop, okay. Sorry, guys, but I got to take a tiny little break over here to the kitchen to take care of Bevan because she's supposed to be here at about 11:50, 11:55. So my apologies for the little break here. I don't know if I can. I kind of tried to have this set up, or at least we have a freezer back in the garage. So I went and grab the stuff so I didn't have to tromp all the way back there. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get done or not, and I didn't, as y'all can see. This is life. I'm just going to roll with it. Like I said, I'm just going to do all these because since I'm having to cook for her, I'm going to eat some here in a little bit. So she's having pot stickers. All right, so we should be good. One second. Hopefully that'll work. And she won't have an attitude with me like she did last week. Who remembers that? All right, here we go. I'm back. So, all right, so I think I'm just going to leave this area blank. This will be for journaling. Or, yeah, I did say something about journaling here, but I could do even more. Or, I guess I could just put a photo there. I'll just do that. That'll be my placeholder for whatever I'm going to do right there. Maybe I'll do a lot more journaling. And then I'm going to tack that in there. So go close. I think I'm going to go over here. We have a visitor. Oh, yeah. Why do they want to come and just sit right in the middle of everything? How are you? I'm thinking this is Jasper, but I'm not sure. We have two black kittens. One's a female, one's a male. All right. So we're going to have to get up. Okay. Last thing I need to do, last couple of things. All right. Sorry. Well, you can have some lap time here in just a little bit. I don't think I'm going to heat and boss. I had thought about heat and bossing, but I'm going to find some white, maybe. I may have to cut. Oh, surely I have white willow. Let me see if that's white willow. I don't think you can tell one way or the other. It might be basic white, but I think that's the perfect size. And I'm just going to stamp it in one of the colors, probably peach pie, and it'll pop off there good. So, and I'll just fussy cut it out. That won't take any time at all. And then I'm also going to cut my numbers and we're going to put some dots on here and I think I'll be done. So if I do it in the peach pie, it'll kind of look like gold embossing. And then I just saw my brushed, gold brushed cardstock. So I'm going to do that for my numbers. And we're just going to fussy cut this out real quick. Here he comes again. Hey, mister. Has to be on my page. I don't know. So tell me about your pets. I know Debbie has dogs and, well, Tommy's probably the one that has all the other animals. Tommy's her son, which is also my pastor, and he has fainting goats. And he actually has two of our kittens from this litter. So Caroline, I think, is taking care of them out in the barn. from my understanding. So yeah, if you're new here, we have 5 cats right now, which is not by design. Noelle, who I found 4 years ago out at the mailbox, made her home here. And then she got pregnant recently last year. And then she got pregnant again before we could get her into the vet to get fixed. Okay, so there's a sharp edge right here. I'm going to fix that. And we got rid of, well, we kept one from the first litter, Pumpkin. There were only 3 of them. All right, so that can just go right there. This I think I will pop up. And then the second litter, she had 5, and we've gotten rid of 2 of them. And we still have 3. I haven't tried real hard to get rid of them. They've kind of been, I think they're helping my stress, my anxiety. They're calming. And Jasper right here is probably the sweetest of them all. Oops, I gotta, and I'm gonna put it right there. Now, I would have never done a little title like this before Stamping Up. It always had to be big alphabet letters or something, but trying to get more creative until Stamping Up has some bigger titles. And there is that stamp set I mentioned. There's an additional stamp set for this collection of products that um, coordinates and has bigger titles. And unlocking the door for Bevan. And 1 second, lady's ready to go out. So it's like a zoo around here right now. Come on, lady, you can get through there. She acts like she's such a big dog. There you go. Go. And then we have Ladybug. Ladybug is our American Staffordshire Terrier. Best dog ever. Until recently, when she started jumping into my chair. I think this is going to work. Let me see. I'm just grabbing a scrap. Let's see if I can fit that. I think so. I got to do it 2 times because I'm documenting my birthday this week. This will be kind of like a week in the life page, a page in progress for the week. Took this picture just this morning when Pumpkin came to sit, kind of like Jasper just did. He's already taken off. Well, probably knew I was about to. I love these letters. Look at how cute they are. It's kind of the whimsical font. Oops. So can document years, like maybe it's 1975 or put 2025. Y'all, that would have been 2000, 2025. 2025. So it could be for the year using these banners across the page. So New Year's pages could be documented as well. And I think that's it. I think that's all I'm going to do. We'll put a couple of dots real quick and we're going to call it done. I'll come in and add a few extra things, probably like the twine, because I think I was going to just kind of show you, use that to do some bows right through there or something. But I got to figure out how to attach them. I probably with glue dots. These are so fun and bright. Look at those. Getting all the pieces off. All right, 1 second. This daughter of mine is pimping my style. Oh, I don't know if y'all watch anybody else on YouTube that has these issues. Do you? So I try to be professional as much as I can, but I am not going to. Oh, no, remember what I got? I got all these things too. I'm just going to keep going. Her food's pretty much ready. Let's just grab a little bit of that. We'll just stick a few of these around, a couple of dots, and we'll be done. Someday I'm going to have it all prepared. Where some days I do good, some days I don't. It was a rough weekend. There's two stuck. So give me a second while I figure that out. These are so tiny. And I have some tweezers. And then let's just bring in some of one of these right here. That'll work. Okay. Maybe just kind of looking. I didn't really decorate any of these up, but could totally do that. I said I was done, but just a second. Can't even get to my stuff that I want. There is I've got that whole sheet of, oh my goodness. Let's add a couple more things here real quick. Remember, there's two sheets of these. We pop one out. Let me see what else was. I'll probably just put the numbers on here like that. Or should I bring it over? Or should I put them together? Probably like that. Tell me what, think I should put them together? Probably like right there. I think that's good. I think that's good. Okay, and I could do like one of these right here. Okay. What else? Maybe one more thing over here. I'm looking. Um, should I do another cupcake? Maybe the pink one. Yeah, there's all these. You could put these all over the place, y'all. There's so much you could do with this. I'm kind of keeping it simple. Okay, got that there. I'm feeling rushed because the time, but I guess I could just not worry about it. Or there was a piece of cake. As I'm doing this, I'm kind of looking at those punch outs. Like I said, I was kind of trying to keep it simple. Thinking Bevan's here because Lady's scratching at the door because she's getting excited. We didn't stay. I don't know what. Here she comes. Still live. And since I did, that one popped up. We'll pop up just a couple more things real quick. All right. Life happens. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Jill. Jill has a beagle. Laura has kittens, two of them, or two cats. Do you have kittens or cats? All right. That still hasn't been put down. So let me do that real quick. Lady already wants back in. I'm going to grab a little one. Okay, my goodness, like she's scratching. She can be somewhat annoying. All right, those pot stickers smell good. I better tell her to save me some. We'll put this right here. It's just going to kind of float there. We'll do another, we'll do the opposite. Grab my old close to my heart tweezers because I really like them. And one of these little, I think I still have, yeah. Would you save me a few? I just cooked the rest of the bag. I think y'all can still hear me if I just have one AirPod in. Can you hear me okay? And we'll do a little one. All right. Just looking to see what else I got to finish up real quick. I did get all that down. Cats, Joey is 3.5. Leo is 1.5. Okay, good. I'm glad y'all can hear me good still. And I'll do. All right. Maybe just get that off there. And I could see like doing, I've wondered about these little things. I think they can be like go on the top of your little tassel. So I'm going to do that. I like that. Right here. Have another one. Oh, that's what I'll use these up for. Well, it's probably the cats. They're coming up here and making a mess. Oh, y'all, I get to brag on Bevan. We found out over the weekend that she got accepted to the Honors College at Texas State University. So it's going to be an awesome experience for her. They have smaller classes and more unique style classes, like not a typical math class. It's more of a like discussion based type. Kind of jealous. I told her that I may have to join her. I wish there had been stuff like that when I was her age. Okay, they're there, and I have some others here. I don't know if I think I'm just going to leave it like that for now. All right. Well, thank y'all so much for joining me. I am gonna add this off camera a little bit of twine. So it's like something's holding the banner together, and then I'll continue. There might be a few little extras before I post, we'll see. And at the end of the week, maybe I'll share the actual completed page since this kind of will be a work in progress, waiting on some of the photos that'll happen later in the week. So thanks so much for joining me. Is there anything I forgot? Ah, sorry, I was all kind of scattered brained all over the place. I'm pooped. Probably not the best way to start the week off. All right, so y'all take care. Thanks for being here. Thanks for chit-chatting with me. Always love that. And I'll be back on Wednesday for Story and Sketch, where I will share how to create an 8.5 by 11 scrapbook page. And I'll be doing a little bit of brainstorming because I'm not sure what I'm going to scrapbook about yet. Great idea, Debbie. I think I will go do that. Ah, all right. Y'all take care, and I will see y'all soon. Bye. God bless you all.